is.
I'm good with Mavic 3. I'm good with Avata. I'm good with Mini 3 Pro. I don't need any new shit for a while.
I'm going to explain why. I remember I've already told you what's going to be on the
Pocket 3 is what I need.
I've already told you what's going to be on the Mavic 4, and I told you why.
Why?
It's almost 3 years old. It's going on 3 years old.
Doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't.
It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
Unless it has a 10x optical.
Doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
Without a 10x optical zoom, I don't think I'm interested.
Just showing how old we are, man.
Oh my god! I just took me back.
Meatballs, man.
Yep. We're gonna have the coolest cabin in camp.
Still gonna go out with the guys from North Star. Because they got all the, what was it? It was something I can't remember what it was. It was so
Hi, everybody.
Funny. Hey, what's up? Yay! We're live. We've been live for a little while. I guess y'all noticed that we were live because Chuck was talking about the Avata. So I'm going to roll back up here. It says Maddie told us to have a good show, so hopefully we have a good show. East Coast drones, and always because he explained to me that this is actually his son's account. So I'm usually saying, well, because he's always saying sir, so I always say, hey, East Coast Thrills Senior, because I'm assuming since this is his, son's account, he would be junior. So I call him senior out of respect because I don't know his name. Because when I've asked before, some people who are like on here every day know everybody's name. I don't know everybody's name. Plus, I'm getting older and I forget names. You know how that's how it goes. Jonathan, what's going on? What's going on? I'm glad to have you here. And my alter ego was up here earlier and quite crazy and nutty. Akira Show, glad to see you as well. Rolling. Going. Who else forgot? I know Caleb's here and Kovaction's here. No, and Maddie's World came back. And then John Shot Shaw Chuck and Zach Key said hey. And then Maddie said hey again. Johnson said hey. And then they're talking back and forth here. And then Akira Show said some stuff. Oh, he was asking earlier about the Air 2. And since they have updated the firmware on the Air 2, you are now required to upgrade your Air 2 and register.
Did that come out? I didn't think it was coming out till the 29th.
Thank you for the reminder.
I didn't think that was hitting until
Thank
like the 29th.
For the reminder.
So anyway, you need to upgrade your Air 2s and register them with the FAA and give them your remote ID number so that you may fly legally. And ba-ding, Ron's here.
Hello. I'm going to try to do this.
Ron, did you see the box? Did you see the box, the picture of the box?
I did not.
You didn't see the picture of...
Bill's been showing the box off.
The box.
That's a nice look. I like that. That sticker is
Chuck was hoping it was the Pocket 3.
It was.
It is.
Like a case of them. Like a case
for the
of
Jolly Green Giant.
I thought you were going to hand out one to each of us, and then 50 more to give away. The way the box
is tonight's giveaway, Bill?
That'd be great.
No, it's not. It's B&H's giveaway to my credit card.
That would be great.
They gave it to my credit card, and my credit card said,
"Chuck brings up the Pocket 3. I bet you there'll be a Pocket 3 box. Not too.
Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Let me see something over here.
Stop teasing me.
Whose birthday is it today?
Well, we know it's not yours, Bill. Yours was a couple weeks back.
I saw something on Facebook that said it was Lloyd Mendenhall's birthday.
Oh, I did.
That young man, Lloyd, huh?
Yeah. And I think that this here person is the alter ego of that here gentleman called Lloyd Mendenhall. So we might say, happy birthday to you, Lloyd, on behalf of the Drone Therapy Chaos crew.
Happy birthday, young man.
Glad to have you here. Glad to see Jonathan. Glad to see Flying Flint Media. Kira Show again. Grumpy Vlogger, we said happy birthday. Max Air 420, glad to have you in the house. Arco Drone Solutions, glad to see you as well. Night Train, Mikey, good to see you as well. Rolling going on down here. Let's see Scott Nadeau, glad to have you in the house as well. Now I'm gonna tell you, I know Scott's really hot for that Pocket 3. Now, Scott, did you see that picture I posted in Coast to Coast Drones? Did you see that picture I posted that Igor?
I did.
The newest one on the gimbal?
I did.
Yes, I will show that here in just a minute. Dusty. All right, that will be work.
Dusty.
Oh, sir, is that a respect for my elders?
Okay.
Yeah, boys, I'm ancient. Stevie, good to see you. Glad to have you in the house.
Hello, Stevie.
Wait a minute, I see Mad Props. Wait a minute. Somebody
This
said
is
Mad-
really
Hey, there we go.
Sorry.
Hey, what's
Hello,
going on?
Mad
What's going
Props.
on? Good to see you. Did anybody see that I have already predicted first quarter next year? Yes, I know it's probably going to fall. I'll fall on my face. Hell, I do often, but I'm predicting first quarter next year, the Mavic 4. And I'm going to say right now,
Wait a minute, Bill. The Mavic 4 or the Mavic 4 Pro?
No, Mavic 4. Just like
Okay.
they've done us before, we will get the
Okay.
Mavic 4, which will be the kick-ass drone in disguise. But we're going to get the Micro Four Thirds, and we're going to get a 1-inch.
As the zoom?
We'll just have to see. I don't know what I will do. Probably with the zoom. But maybe they'll do something. Maybe we'll have a different sensor for the 1-inch. And they'll do something. Maybe they'll work out a deal with Apple. Wouldn't that be cool? We get that weird little,
periscope lens thing.
you know how it's actually what do we say, an optical zoom. It's not a digital zoom. It's an optical zoom because of the way they did it in the housing of the phone. Rod, how is it?
It's a true telephoto lens.
Okay, yeah. So that. Maybe they'll work something out like that, and we would have a 1-inch that would do something. So, but that's what I'm predicting.
How about my prediction? They'll use that 1/1/3 on every camera on that drone, since they have the deep.
So the Mavic 4 you're saying is going to have 1/1/3 from everywhere.
That's what's in Bill's box. They gave him like 1,000 of them in that box
until they run out of them.
No,
keep putting them in.
the 1/1/3 sensors. You have like a whole stack of them.
Let me do that. We're going to
Stack
see that
sensors.
Oh, this is something that my friend Will had shown me and our other little group, and I wanted to share with you because we know people are going too far, so people need to understand that the FAA is starting to notice shit and pay attention to stuff, because up until now they hadn't really been, you know what I mean? Let me go over here. Yeah, they hadn't really been knocking people in the head, and agencies hadn't really been knocking people in the head. People that, people that had drone policies really weren't bitching and griping about them until recently. And I'm going to show you this to give you, oh, whoa, ain't that funky? Let me stop that. Did y'all get that weird flicker?
I saw the blinking. Yeah.
Let me bring it back over here.
I thought it was Christmas already, Bill.
Yeah. No, I was having a flashback. Hey, man. Wow, look at the pretty colors. Okay, so maybe I'll try. Let me try it from a tab over here.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
We hope so. If not, my computer will blow any minute now, and please bear with me. Okay, so hopefully that'll go better this time. Oh, it's going to share slow.
Oh, look at that FPV flying.
Okay, now see, this is at the Marshall, what is it? Marshall
College, yeah.
Marshall College, but it was at the actual Virginia Tech.
Oh,
Virginia Tech football game, right?
Okay.
And we got Huntington, West Virginia. Walk. You may have seen some pretty cool drone footage from Marshall's game against Virginia Tech on Saturday, but it turns out it violated NCAA rules.
Was that Marshall's own drone pilot, or?
Yes. Even though it was their own drone pilot, the university posted a video on social media saying, "We had a feeling today it was going to be special. What a win!" But on Monday, the Sun Belt Conference released a statement saying that Marshall had been issued a public reprimand by the conference for flying the drone over the field with squad members while squad members were present. We're not sure what public reprimand means for the team, but the Sun Belt said it considers the matter concluded. Oh,
wait a minute, Bill. What if the squad members are willing participants?
It doesn't matter.
It's still illegal. But the thing about it is we've got so many videos out and stuff where we've got Cinewhoops flying over concert crowds, over all this stuff, and none of those people have gotten in any trouble that I know of. So
now, to be clear, though, this is NCAA, not FAA.
Right.
Yes.
Right. The NCAA can make any rules up.
It's not even the NCAA; it's the conference.
Okay. Well, even a conference can make
make rules for the schools that are in that conference.
I'd say that somebody from the NCAA called the conference main office and said, would you like to make the phone call or shall we? And they said, we'll make the call. You know? So I'd say that because that's what it sounds like to me was, you know, because it said it was in violation of NCAA rules. So it sounds to me like the Sun Conference, that was how it was, you know, portrayed. You know, but the thing about it is somebody said you need to be slapped for that.
And a year
Somebody
from
got a
now,
tough phone call
and a year
Monday
from
morning,
now,
right?
it'll probably be gone because you have so many things, including NASCAR, that's using drones to the video. That's going to go away. That's one of those.
Really? You think it's going to go away?
But what if
I
my
think
230-gram drone hits one of those helmets?
when
So-
ESPN comes in with a couple of $1 billion, yeah, and wants to fly their drone, yeah, it'll go away. Trust me, it will.
Yeah.
The media companies will make them change it
And remember,
because the media companies are going to want to use drones.
We were also talking about the height limit now, and you all were talking about how that was going to screw up 107 pilots if it came to the U.S. And of course, it was going to do that in the EU already because they were limited to 120 meters, even if they were within 400 feet of the building. But will there be an exemption possibly for commercial pilots? Possibly.
Are people flying around mountains?
People flying around mountains?
Yeah,
I'm talking
the
about
elevation issue is a big deal for those people for sure. There's already tons of people flooding the Reddit forums talking about how they are returning their drones because they can't fly up a mountain anymore, even right above treetops.
You mean you can return your drone forever? I'm just kidding, Caleb. I mean, like they all just happened to buy them recently.
It would be interesting, right?
Yeah. Oh crap! I can't fly up a mountain anymore.
Everybody's really enthusiastic at this point, man.
But yeah,
And we're looking at I swear it does not look like it's going to comfortably fit in your pocket anymore.
Well, somebody said, Bill, maybe that screen will like rotate vertically, and then I'll make it more compact.
Still,
is that supposedly the screen that we're seeing facing us?
Yes.
Yes, that right there is the screen.
I can't get a feel for size. Is it much taller than the existing pocket? We don't know.
The neck looks taller. The neck coming out from the it could fold over possibly, kind of like the mobiles do.
I don't see it doing that. No, like the motor, it looks like it's using the same form factor as the existing.
It's going to look like when you
Pocket
put it into a cover, like you stick it in your pocket, like you got a really big,
Well, that actually the problem is,
is that a Pocket 3 in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Pocket 2,
Pocket 3.
You get more dates with that thing.
maybe, but like right now, my Pocket 2 has the DJI mic receiver like banded to it, and like it's already pretty damn chunky, and I can still put it in my pocket, my coat pocket anyway.
I agree with kind of Chuck there. This new pocket may not be. It may only be for big pockets.
But that's okay.
It's the longest I've ever
really
waited.
Okay, I mean, like, 'cause most of the time it's in my damn hand being used because it's like,
Oh, wait a minute. Did Angel show
Easy.
up? Oh, there he is. We'll be
We're riding
home
that angel wave.
in about 28 blocks. Take your time. I'm still waiting on you.
For 28 blocks, how many blocks does he have to go?
I don't know. It could be 28
the
traffic
ferry.
lights.
He's going by ferry count. So
Okay.
he's like, okay, 28 blocks, and the ferry is going to, I don't know. I was trying to
Still
think.
a long time.
Angel got some nice footage last week, right before all the rain came, Bill.
Well, we were
Did he?
talking. Yeah, we were talking about him and Lance both went. Did you see that thing I made for Lance?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I made him a little doodad. Oh, I thought
Doodad.
something popped in there for a second. Watch the link you posted. It's about the height thing. Unable to cheat the system. Oh, well, I don't know. They'll end up. What is that thing that they talk? There's two of them, where they jailbreak the. What are the two of them? Isn't there? You know what I'm talking about?
Jailbreak what? Controllers?
No, the software that you can like run on your DJI drones to jailbreak them, and you don't have any limits.
I don't know. There's a hack. I have the hack for my RC Pro.
No limit drones. I think one's called.
Something
Bill.
is one.
There's
There's
one
two
from
of
them.
There's two of them, I think.
I forget.
Drone
I did it.
Hacks
I
is
did it
the
for
main
Iceland.
company.
Drone hacks. Yeah, that's it. That's right there.
I think that's the one I did for my RC Pro for Iceland. I wanted to have the FAA power for my RC Pro for any
Keep
drone.
in mind, the easiest hack of all is just get an app that spoofs the GPS location on your
Doesn't always
phone.
work anymore.
Can you
I don't
imagine
think
you're
that
gonna have
works all
some
the
old
time
man
anymore.
sitting on the couch? He's gonna have that big thick thing in his pocket. He's just gonna be sitting there playing with it, and then all the people are gonna be like, "Who's the old guy sitting on the couch keeps playing with his pocket?"
Yeah,
well,
I think I saw that guy on a drone therapy recently.
I think he does it for no limits, or the other company, Drone Hacks, one of the two.
Accelerated heights.
There you
Maybe
go.
that's the
yeah,
one.
there you go. Yeah,
Cool.
does the NZ?
Yeah,
the no flight.
Mike. Yep.
Oh, 22 blocks, 1.1 miles from home.
We're counting down.
That tells you how cramped that city is.
I didn't use them.
And Angel does not live right in the city either.
Okay.
So it tells you how cramped it is. You get into the city, man, and they're like, "How you doing? Can I borrow some toothbrush?" Sure.
Huh.
So can you wash my back? Yeah, okay. I mean, seriously, it's like
every inch of real estate's used, huh?
Yeah, seriously, it's packed. Thank you, Angel, for the play-by-play. Where are you now? Stoplight, stop sign. No, he's at a coffee house.
Oh.
He needed to get Java on the way home. I don't know. 6 miles north.
Oh, the Mariners are playing tonight.
Oh yeah,
Bill, are the Mariners in the playoff hunt over there?
yeah. Still, they're wild card.
Okay, wild card hunt.
Yeah, wild card. But yeah, he's up. He's towards me and Caleb, I guess you would say. Oh,
No,
here we go.
stoplight.
He's at a stoplight. Okay, so getting back to what we're talking about, I think we're going to get the Pocket 3. We get the OM7, Osmo Mobile 7.
Yeah.
And we possibly another commercial drone by Christmas.
Yeah, you're right. We are getting that commercial drone.
I heard the Pocket 3 was end of this month, which is now, but I guess that was Mini 4.
I've heard about mid-October. I think the OM7 will come before the Pocket.
Oh, yeah, I think the end of October, 1st of November for the Pocket. We'll see.
That OM7 will pop out any day now, Chuck. Could even be next week.
I fell for that not once but twice. I bought the
Pocket 3 mid-October. Sorry, Chuck.
No.
Yeah, more towards mid-October. The Osmo's got to pop out first.
Why? The thing has no point. Who cares?
Because they want,
it's what I want.
I'm saying DJI.
They want the like the pyramid sales, man. Think about it.
Yeah. That's got to come first for DJI.
This one's only $150. It works great with that iPhone Pro
15.
Max 15.
It's made for the 15
specially designed. Yes, specially designed.
Yeah.
We will have special iOS app features that will not be available on Android for all you loyal Apple users and using
no Android or older iPhones.
Yeah, exactly. Older iPhones won't work with them. Like kind of like the batteries and the propellers and what they did to them on the Mini 4 and the Mini 3.
Yeah.
By the way, you can use the propellers, but you can't use what was it? You can't use the controllers, and they've made it clear they're
don't use red Ds or wide angle lenses, Bill.
They've made it clear they won't fit.
Wait, I heard this. The camera is the same, but it's not the same housing, right?
Right. They did it dirty on that one. They didn't
stacked sensor in the 4.
Made the ND filters incompatible.
It's a stacked sensor in the 4, but I don't think it's a stacked in the 3.
No, probably not.
Yeah, but that's the latest rumor that this is a stacked sensor in the 4.
Well, you know how? If you'll go read when it's talking about how it processes the colors, it tells you right there. There's a specific color warmth sensor. That's the stacked part. That's exactly what they're talking about, and how the colors come out so pure because there's a completely separate processor that handles just the warmth processing and then layers it all together. So, or at least that's my understanding of it. Anybody else, if it's not right, please correct it so that we get the right info out.
Honestly don't know.
That would have nothing to do with stacked.
Yeah.
That's just
I don't
the
know.
process. That's just the GPU processing. or
Okay, so
whatever
what
that
is a
they
stack
stuck on.
sensor then? And I'll go ahead and Google it
Stacked
while we're talking.
enhances the light gathering tremendously. Is bottom line of what it does.
What is it?
I have no idea.
I'm going to read it right here.
Honestly,
Stack
I
Which
honestly
sensor.
means,
don't care, but
which
I
means
have
it's
no
going to
idea.
be way better at low light. Stacked is
Sorry.
way better at low light.
Exactly why the Mini 4 Pro has a special night mode now,
Yes.
as opposed to the Mini 3 not having
No
it.
night mode.
Also, the limitations
But-
where 4K is limited. There's a bunch of different stuff that's limited to 30 frames per
30
second.
frames, yeah.
There are no limitations anywhere on the Mini 4 Pro.
Yeah,
I
there
don't
is
know,
because it's
man.
only doing 100K. It's not doing 120. So
Yeah, it's doing 100K.
What do you mean?
Which
They
is
100?
still
reserved
decent.
120 for the Mavic series.
it's 4K 100. It's not 4K 120.
Oh, that's what you meant. You meant the frame rate.
Yeah,
the
frame rate.
They reserved that 120 for the Mavic 4, Mavic
I don't
3.
know. I
Mavic.
never.
No, I was talking about what is it? There's a lot of stuff on the Mini 3 that's like limited. Like you can't do it at all in quick shots modes or this. I was watching a video about it earlier today. Oh hell, it was damn Steve Coots.
Yeah.
It was talking about it.
Yeah.
Talking about how there was the Mini 3 had a boatload of limitations, and you can see the
leprechauns.
Hey, Bill, you want to know what I think of night mode? I think
Wait.
night mode sucks because I've tried using it on my Mavic 3 Pro with
Yes.
a rocket launch. The night mode was worse. It's better for me to do it manually.
Well, you had that issue
and
with
when they added the D-Log, M to the 7X lens, that meant way more than freaking the night mode on the 430. End of
Okay, so
story.
there's not really a stack sensor on the Air 3, then, is there?
There is supposedly on the main camera. It just
No,
stacks
the
sensor.
Air 3, the one that came
That's what I
out.
said.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I
they
said,
may be
because
using that.
look
They
what
may be
Randy's
using that
saying,
same
though.
Air 3
Look at Randy.
sensor.
Look. A stack sensor would be a whole camera rebuild. And so, unless there's something to do with, there is a slight difference.
I agree. I agree with what he said. That was my impression. That was always my impression, that the reason that the 4 was able to do more was just because they put more CPU power to
More
it.
power
and it was
in
the
it.
same,
Yeah.
and it was the same
Okay.
sensor.
But how are you going to get better night footage if the sensor itself is still just a shit?
Since it's an f1.7, it's already a super awesome freaking.
Yeah.
I get that part. What if that was something else that I had heard a rumor about, was that the Pocket 3 might go as far as a 1.9.
I was hoping for 1.7, but okay, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not the same as they have on the
I
Air.
don't know.
1.9. What did they grab the camera from the AUTEL Nano? That has the 1.9.
I don't know, but I mean, it's still a huge improvement over the existing Pocket series. It's gonna let
The current one's
bloggers use
2.8,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which actually, if you're filming in daytime conditions,
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
Ron,
Oh,
it's great.
wait.
Daytime, it's great.
He's
It's when you go
giving
into like
us a warning. He's giving us a warning.
he's on
play
the
by
other
play
bed.
on this guy.
Oh, listen to Chuck.
Play by
Hey,
play.
Hey, Ron.
Angel's
3 blocks away now. It's like
Angel
Santa Claus, and
Angel
cracking
likes
like-
being here every week, Chuck, and he likes to let us know how much he likes to be here every week, Chuck.
Bill, we gotta get it. We gotta put an air tag on Angel and track him on like.
Wouldn't
a
that be
map the whole
easier?
time.
Can we just put somebody put a track?
Let's not
just
tell
stick
him
one on
about
his-
it. Let's not tell him
Oh.
about it. And then
Yeah,
You
stick
know
one
what
on the
they
bottom of
needed,
his car.
Ron,
we
for
go.
the
We go.
Pocket
Angel,
3?
why
They
did
needed
you
to borrow.
stop
They needed
at
to
Dairy
borrow the
Queen?
RYYB from the Nano. For
Yeah.
that Huawei RYYB on the Pocket camera would
Yeah.
be freaking awesome.
Could you imagine DJI saying in conjunction with AUTEL, we have
Yeah, I
released
know.
the-
I know.
and
Exactly.
they call it the Pocket Tel.
It can be
That's
orange.
why they went with the stack, because
You're
the
going to
RYYB
say
and the
the
stack
air-
are pretty similar in light characteristics.
He's saying, okay, so somebody send me something definitive that the Air 3 has a stack sensor.
Hey, I
I
know
thought
a
that was
guy. I
already
won't
good.
mention his name, but he emailed DJI support and asked them if the sensor was stacked.
I know, Ken. I've heard this story before.
And one day the rep told him no, and then he emailed the next day, got a different rep, and he told him yes.
Yeah,
So
they
even
don't
you
know.
contact
They're asking a
DJI, you
hole in the
can't get a
ground.
straight answer on that question.
No, they don't know.
Ooh, here's a good one. Let's go ahead and speculate.
How much? Oh, yes.
We already know what kind of sensor it's going to have.
Well, there'll be the creator kit, right? And there'll be like this the camera, and then like the creator kit probably. So there'll be
Well,
two,
just stick with
two
to keep
tiers.
things simple. Let's just stick with the basic kit.
Well, you can never
so
stick with the
just-
basic
just
kit, right?
Just the
Goodies in there
Pocket
you have
3.
to have. You knew how
Just the
these guys.
Pocket 3 in the sheath, I guess.
Now, Bill? What is the price of the current Pocket 2 standard kit?
I will go. We
It
discuss
is
it while I go look.
$329, I think.
$399.
$329 for the just the
Standard kit?
camera.
Yeah. Oh,
think.
there's a big clue right there. That
At $100.
handheld.
I think. I mean, I have two of them, but
Pocket
like
2 is for just a Pocket 2, $349.
I was off.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
Like I said,
stuff like
add
you, I
$100
bought the
bucks.
Creators combo, which I believe was $499.
All right, here we go. I'll go ahead and share.
Something like that. I bought that first, and I bought another Pocket 2 as a backup, and used all the goodies from the other one.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. We got Pocket 2 at $349.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Actually less than the action cameras, which are $399.
What if they come
Yeah,
out with a
serves
new?
a different
What if they
purpose,
come out
though.
with a new creator combo that actually has the Action 4 and the Pocket 3 together?
Well, that
for
would be creative.
$999.
Be like, no. Just the
Hey,
Pocket 3,
Chuck,
please.
Chuck, any possibility that the wireless mic from the Pocket 2 will work on the Pocket 3?
I doubt it. It's not
doubt
DJI
it.
style. You know what, Ron? It'd be more important to me that the new current DJI mic with the two microphones, one receiver that plugs in the Action 3 and 4 works with Pocket.
The
3.
dead cat cover will work though.
The what?
You know the little.
You know,
fuzzy
Chuck,
cover,
it probably will because
the
it'll be
little fuzzy
USB-C.
cover will cover the mic.
Yeah, I mean, the Pocket and the Pocket 2 can't work with the receiver from the DJI mic because
I know
doesn't-
anything that costs
not
money. I'm talking about
compatible.
the cheap shit will work, kind of like the propellers.
And Chuck, I was right. The Pocket, the
Oh, here you
Creator
go.
combo is $499.
That was the best investment that Chuck talked me into, right there.
The rod extension.
Yeah, it's a very cool. It's just really cool. You can even put the DJI mic receiver onto it and then cable it to your camera.
I don't think I have this. This doesn't come with the Creator combo, huh?
No.
I don't think I have this.
It came out for
Right.
the original Osmo Pocket, but the Pocket 2 used most of the Pocket like accessories. When you took the Do It All handle off, it's the same size.
Really?
Yeah, if you have an
Yeah, it was
Insta
like-
360 X something, yeah, buy their new 3-meter 10-foot pole.
I have that thing. I have the carbon fiber one. It's bad with the
Yeah.
yellow ends on it, yellow caps
Yeah,
on it.
I got that one. That thing's great.
That thing's great. I put my Pocket 2 on the end of that thing. Go whoop it up and like film it. You put the Pocket 2 on the end of that, and you basically film and you hope you got what you wanted, and then you bring it down, you play it back like, yep, that's what I wanted.
Whoa, look at this.
It's
Well, I'm
great.
saying his Walmart has 4 DJI Mini 2s at $220 a piece. Yeah,
Might go grab one.
that's
Never
not a
enough
bad
meat
price
to
at
me,
all,
too.
man.
That's a great little drone.
Still had that. You had that box. I
Still
had
that
the
box on me.
Oh,
Still
wait,
the
wait,
issue.
wait, wait,
What?
wait. Here we go. The original.
Oh, the original
Pocket.
Pocket.
Focus.
Focus is a good
Yeah.
I never had the Pocket 1. I only the Pocket 2.
I had 2 of the
I
Pocket
still
ones.
have
Actually,
the
I have
OG
2 of the
Pocket.
I
still
have 2 of
the
those
OG.
OG. Yeah, it's a good little camera. I don't have the focus issue was fixed in firmware like not too long.
Yeah, it was.
Really?
It took a while though. It took a long while.
They got it though, and they fixed
Yeah,
it.
they did.
And
They
then,
did. And they
yep.
learned from it. It wasn't in the 2 at all.
Nope.
Wasn't in the 2.
Nope.
Angel, where are you? Angel, where
But I don't think there's
are
going to be a
you?
lot of
Give us
stuff
the
from
flavor,
Pocket 2 is not going to work with Pocket 3. I doubt Pocket 3 is going to fit
Especially
in
if they
that.
supersize the Pocket 3 like we
Yeah. We've gone much different in
That's
form
what Ron
factor.
wants to leave early so that he might watch and participate in the debate.
You know, look what Insta did with the 360 with the X3 and the bigger screen, right?
Yeah.
That they put on the X3 over the
Yeah.
X2. I'm sure DJI is doing something similar with
Right,
the
right.
Pocket
How
3 with a
useful is
bigger
that bigger
screen.
screen on the X3?
Yeah, tell me about
I
it.
don't
'cause
know.
like
I never had an
too.
X2, so I don't know
Oh,
any difference.
I have an X2 and never upgraded.
I'm like you, Ron. I have the X2 and I use it so infrequently that I actually bought the 1-inch, the RS 1-inch, 1-inch edition
the big
thing.
boy, yeah.
And it's so damn heavy that when you put it on the selfie stick that you're talking about that's 10 feet long, it like wobbles and shit.
Up there, huh?
Like you can't, it's too heavy. It's just too damn heavy. It's not.
Oh, hey, Ron, this came from Jersey, man.
Really? You got that is a coast to coast drone, Bill.
It came from Jersey. Came from Burlington.
Where in Jersey?
Burlington, Jersey.
Jersey?
Burlington. Yeah, that is truly coast to coast drone, Bill.
Burlington, New Jersey.
Yeah,
they
East
did.
Coast
They
has opened the
it.
box.
Well, I'm waiting on Angel, and I don't want him to wreck. I want to make sure he gets
pay
home
the
okay.
Jersey tax on that.
And in the meantime, we'll talk more about this. Ooh.
Yeah, that's sadly not going to work with Pocket 3.
Wait, is the bed?
It's not
there
bad.
he is.
But he
It's
blurred it out
safe.
though.
We were
Hey,
getting the
yeah.
play-by-play, and all of a sudden he just pops on the screen.
Hey,
No.
I need y'all to look up the thing down
I
below.
said, open the box, and I said, Angel will be home.
Gotta
any
wait for
minute
Angel.
now.
Angel, we wouldn't dare open that box without you.
Hey,
I
you
would.
know,
I've
That
never
is
waited
easy to
this
do.
long before, have I, Ron?
No, Bill's never
I've
waited.
never.
God, he had to be getting the DTs or something, like the drone therapies DTs.
Angel,
No,
Angel, did you get your
usually-
coffee on the way home?
no, I unfortunately it is yeah, it was a little nuts because I made it off the ferry and it's making it made me go a way I didn't want to go. So it kind of took me a little longer.
Damn that Google.
Yeah, I
Did you
had
buy
that
a
sometimes,
Tesla?
too.
Did you buy a
Hey,
Tesla?
at least they
Maybe
didn't push
go
you
away
off
to
the
one of
back
these.
of the ferry.
No, I didn't
Yeah,
buy a
that's good.
Tesla.
Bill, is that your lucky knife?
Was my father's knife.
He didn't
I
cut
have a little
himself. so I
knife
guess
like
he's
I have
lucky.
I think my grandfather's old knife.
So I wasn't sure I was gonna get this right. So because I'd sent in a message and I couldn't find my B&H charge card, as it were, because I hadn't got anything from them.
Charge card. Well, look at the good packing. They really
In a
put the
long,
bubbles
long
in
time.
there.
Wait a minute, this is supposed to be. Oh yeah.
Oh, is that the flyboard combo, Bill?
Wait.
Yes. That looks like a big box, Bill. That doesn't look like any mini drone to me.
Well, it says, wait a minute, 45 minutes times 3. Yeah, so
Nice. Nice
so
shiny
anyway,
box.
I wasn't sure that I was going to get it because I hadn't ordered from probably in a year and a half, something like that. Anyway, so I couldn't find my card, right? So I'm like, damn. So I go looking, couldn't find it anywhere. So I sent them a message. I said, how long would it take me to get a new card if I had lost my card? Okay, and in the meantime, I went ahead and destroyed my office and found said card. Okay, and rapidly went and placed an order. Okay, the next day, I get a message back from the people that they give their credit card to, and they said, "Okay, it'll take us 7 to 9 business days to get you the card."
Okay.
And in the meantime, we've closed your account. I'm like,
Oh,
ah! So I'm
nice.
sending a message back as quickly as possible. I was like, no, find the card, please. I placed an order. No, don't do this to me, please. Well, I guess if it has to be that way, I understand. Please just cancel said order. As I know, B&H will close on Friday and not reopen again until October 9th. Because of a holiday,
Right.
Okay, so I, and then, but then suddenly I get an email that says things are moving. I'm like, okay, well, okay, cool. So I'm still kind of wondering, is it going to go halfway and then turn around and go back? So I'm I'm like watching. Okay, now it's at Memphis. Wait a minute. So I'm Googling. Wait a minute. Memphis, Tennessee, Central Hub, FedEx.
That means it
Flight
came
to
FedEx.
Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
then it says
Memphis is one of their real big hubs.
FedEx
one of their
goes
hubs.
from Memphis to Seattle, and it told me what time the flight was leaving.
I
was
hope the drone
"Ooh,
flew first class.
it could be on that plane. It could possibly be on that plane." Okay. So I get up the next day or today, and I have a message back from them saying, "Oh, well, that's great. We forwarded the information to them, and we just put it on your new account." It's like,
Ooh, that's nice.
because
You got
yeah,
good credit card company.
everybody was talking about getting the Air 3 and get the Air 3 and get the Air 3.
Air 3, yeah.
And I'm like, this is the Air 3, but in a lot smaller package. I didn't have to buy. I saved $300, man. Thank you. Plus, I had a little bit of a scare recently with my grandson, and he had to have some surgery and stuff, and we were all worried about it. And he pulled through it like a trooper and went through the surgery and went back to school the very next day after the surgery. And we thought he was going to be in recovery for at least 3 or 4 days. And he demanded to go back. And the doctor said, fine, if he wants to go, let him go. So he went back to school. So, I might, grandma will be, my wife will be like, and then she'll give in because I'm like, hey. So, but yeah, so this is kind of like a, I don't know, part of my birthday gift or whatever and stuff. So I can do it that way. But I just didn't want the Air 3 because I don't know. To me, this seemed like it was an upgrade to me. I know a lot of people are saying, no, it's not really an upgrade, but it's the same price as the other one. So
True.
It is an upgrade if you think about it, especially if it's got a night mode and everything now. All right, here we go. We got this open. Ooh,
Look, his little bag.
It's the same case I think that the other one came in.
They've been using that bag for a while now. Yeah, Mini 2.
Everybody's like giving them away for free.
Yeah, well, it's a decent pack for it.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
it's a nice bag.
You could take it, give it to your wife, put cosmetics in.
Your little man bag.
I use them as battery bags.
For FPV.
All my batteries.
Oh, whoa. We got a bunch of stuff packed up here. What do we got packed up here? A screwdriver.
Well,
You gotta have that.
We'll lose that
This
for the
is
props.
in the upper zipper pack. Yes. So
Yeah,
we
you
got
got cables.
the charging cable.
Now, Bill, show me your charging brick.
I don't have a charging.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bill, I
Show
thought
me
you
your
had Mini
ND
3.
covers, Bill.
That required
Wait a
a
minute.
purchase.
You mean this?
Your hub.
I have a hub, but no, I've got so much I could plug it into all kinds of different
Now,
stuff.
Bill, are they the plus batteries or the 250 gram batteries?
they're the 250 gram batteries.
Okay.
Let's see, here we go. I pulled everything out now, haven't I? I think so. Now there's an instruction booklet up here. Pulled everything. Oh, there's something down in the very bottom. What is this one?
Bill's like me. He leaves that instruction thing right in the bag.
Yeah, it's common.
You gotta look out. There's a vacuum in the bottom to suck up all your dollars.
Yeah, they already did that.
They want a few more.
It's
They want a
already
few
done,
more.
dude.
They want a few more
my
from them.
credit card dollars. But if I pay it off,
it's not real money.
if I pay it off within 12 months, then it's interest free.
Better hurry up.
Oh, Bill, you know what you
Mini-
need to do?
Mini 5 will be out in 12 months. You better
You
have
need
that
to go
paid
spend some
off.
more money.
Huh?
You need to go spend some more money.
On what?
Care refresh.
Yeah, there's
Why?
Wow. I don't spend money on Care Refresh anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, minis are disposable.
Well, I don't do, if I do something stupid, then it teaches me to either be more careful with the next one or not buy another one. You know,
I remember
Because
Bill's got omnidirectional obstacle avoidance, so he's not going to hit anything.
He doesn't.
Wait,
He doesn't.
Wait,
he doesn't need to
we're
get
whoa,
care refresh,
whoa, we're
guys.
talking about DJI.
He doesn't what?
He doesn't need to get care refresh, guys. He doesn't need it.
I'm more so anal about my drugs. You all wouldn't believe it.
He's not. He's not gonna go too far.
Although, when you weren't with me,
You went farther.
Yes.
He
Like
he
the
grew a
fog,
little hair on the balls.
like
Oh, man,
like the
that's
fog,
awesome.
not
Well,
just
shit, he's got Kiyosaki's
like a-
thing 4 in that thing. I mean, you can
like
go
like a millimeter more hair.
Hmm.
I do
How,
like how they're
Adrian, are
giving
you
you.
saying he's not going to push 04 to its limits?
He is not going to push
Wait a
04
minute.
to his limits.
Oh yes, we're gonna test it. We're definitely.
I needed it for my Mini too. We broke
Wait
it
a minute.
off.
You gonna
Please
come out?
use propeller holder to protect propellers when storing.
Yeah, you do get a propeller holder with this, so that's something.
I know
Yeah,
they
but
took that away with Mini 3, didn't they?
It-
Mini 3
yeah.
Pro didn't have that.
It's child proof. I don't know how to use it. Let's see.
No, you'll-
is there a
you'll
little
figure it
thingy on
out.
the side?
And
Yeah,
having
it's a
the
little
Betsy on the
belt buckle.
Avata, you need the care
No,
refresh.
that ain't it.
You're gonna
Are
break
you
it.
gonna,
for
are you
sure.
gonna
be
come
here.
downtown
What,
and fly,
dude? You can buy the duct assembly for like $20, and you can buy the.
I know. I
entire
have 2
frame.
of them.
Yeah. So what do you need care refresh for? You have the parts. You just bolt it together. It's like all screwed together. It's a piece of cake.
Okay, how does it
Because one of
come
the
apart?
ECS boards
So
fried.
this is like this
Oh,
going to be the
well, that's not
snap.
supposed
Is
to
that what y'all
happen.
thinking?
Yeah.
I don't want to break the damn thing. And then y'all go,
It
see,
snaps
you should've
off
got
like
air
a- it's
refresh.
Just pop that button. Just pops, man. There's a little tab pushing in through a hole.
And in one case, the Avata forgot to hover, so it ended up in the ocean.
Okay, he
You
was
got
right.
her. Piece of cake, man.
He was right. He was right.
No,
That
it's
is
the-
neat, though.
it's actually pretty cool because now you can throw it in your camera bag just that way with the gimbal guard on. You're ready to rip.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Takes up
I
less
like
space.
that improved gimbal cover also.
That's cool. Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. Stickers everywhere. Look at that.
Oh boy. They did
Stickers.
stick
Yeah.
down.
So you have to get a new VND because like Freewell came out with VNDs for Mini 3 Pro, which are pretty awesome.
I
like
want to
them.
see what's his name. They're sending me something. What's the company that you're doing stuff for, Ron?
Oh, Start RC.
Yeah, he's sending me something from China.
There you go.
Hmm.
Maybe he'll hook up with some NDs.
Maybe.
That's what I'm hoping.
I'm a Freewell guy myself. I like their stuff.
But
Well, I
Start
mean,
RC,
hey.
he's free. But you got to fly for that month before the free wells come out with the Start RCs. They had theirs out right away.
Freewell might have them. I haven't looked because I'm not.
On the Air 3 free wells.
All right,
about
go
a
look
month
real
you had
quick.
to wait.
Go look real quick while I pull all this tape off. And
Yeah, Freewell had NDs right off for Mini 3 Pro, but they didn't have the VND out for like
oh my
about
God,
2
they've
months.
got so much.
It took a while. They said they
Added-
couldn't do it. They told me they couldn't do it. Then they figured out a way to do it.
Yeah,
I like
Jude,
Freewell, but
worked
I'll
overtime
tell
now.
you that new company that I got the Mavic 3 Pros, which is newer.
Newer, yeah.
Yeah, newer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those their Mavic 3 Pro set that they have. Holy cow! I really like those filters.
All right, I might leave before Ron.
No, they-
I gotta do some stuff. But
Oh, what, Ron's leaving right now?
No, I said I might have-
staying for the completion of the unboxing.
I guess I'll stick a little while
What
longer. but
the? Okay,
I
figure
gotta
this
go.
out. This is going. This
No, can you
way.
still pull the legs out any way you want to, like you could on the 3?
I don't
Yeah.
think you can because they have the
That's
you have the
the
front
legs
arms
on the
now,
front,
right?
That's yep.
The front arms rotate down, and you got this. What? What's funny?
Still looks like a frog.
Read
They
the
say
last
it,
comment.
that it's
They defrog it a
bigger.
little bit, Chuck.
They
say
not
it's-
fully.
That when it fans out, that it's bigger now.
It is.
does-
It
it
is.
is
I've
bigger,
seen.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
definitely the arms are
Yeah.
longer. Yeah,
Yeah,
which will
you-
be better. Better
In the
stability.
wind, it's going to be much more stable.
Yep, and land and take off better.
Oh, the batteries are kaput.
Read
Oh, boy.
read the last comment or flash the last comment on the screen.
What is it?
Quit fingering the drone.
Bigger in the back of the drone.
Oh, he
Wait,
is. Yeah,
Wait, here we go.
nice. Dear God.
Is he gonna kiss it and it's gonna turn into a prince?
Yeah.
Bill's hoping
That's
for
my
a
hope.
princess.
It's going to
Yeah.
turn into. No, I don't need one of those. I have a wife. Thank you. I am okay. But yeah, the gimbal did it extend down that far before? I think that's part of what was going on.
Well, you know
Remember,
what I
it-
was reading on the stat bill? The Mini 4 doesn't the gimbal doesn't, what do you call, go up and down as much as the Mini 3 did. They it's like 5% more restricted on how far I look up and down from the Mini 3 Pro.
Wait, does it not have that? Oh, wait, Bill, how's it? Oh, Ron, there's not as much room between the front sensors anymore because the
Okay,
camera
yeah.
then the camera used to go
And
right
that's
up to the
another.
high
They
end.
did, they did that for
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
reasons. Because one, they put the antenna back in the feet, but they
Right.
also did it to hold that housing up above, so that it wouldn't hit the lower part of the gimbal.
So Chuck, we fly under bridges. We can't get that bridge inspection from below without the going.
Yeah,
all
it was
the way up
almost
now.
like it's almost like a parrot, an Anafi. It's kind of cool, but
Yeah, the
not
Anafi
something I
had
do
it
very often.
had better up and down.
I think I like the
drones
design
had.
on the Anafi better.
The design on the Anafi bit.
Yeah,
With the camera
it's
hanging
more-
out there. I realize the
complete.
camera
It
is
goes-
vulnerable
it goes all the
in
way
that
up.
position, but being able to look 90 degrees up or 90 down,
That's clever.
there's a lot to be said for that advantage. And if you're
it
like
has a-
Bill and are never going to crash it, who cares if the camera's hanging out there exposed?
It's looking.
Well, the camera's not out as far as it is on an Air 3, man. That thing's way out the freaking die. Same thing with the Mavic 3 Pro, dude. Your camera's
because
like
of that extra
that-
camera.
yeah,
it's gotta be
massive
out there,
camera. That
yeah.
thing's way out there.
Yeah, because of that extra
Yeah.
cameras.
Yeah, there's a lot of meat on the front of that Mavic 3 Pro, man.
Mark's getting the Mini 5 next month.
Yeah, that's funny. You might be.
He's just joking. He hates mini drones. He'll never have
They are
mini
the future.
You
He
know
doesn't
what's
mind
interesting?
swimming out into the water to get them though.
drones.
So there is something interesting that happened Monday besides this drone coming out, and it was part of our conversation the last 2 weeks that happened on Monday that I'm surprised more people haven't talked about. That is, they released the firmware update for the goggles 2 and the Integras and the motion controller 2 to be compatible with the Air 3 now.
Correct.
So you have an 03 goggles and controller compatible with the 04 drone. So
I'm not
this
fully
is their
surprised.
this is their first. But what I'm surprised is
RC
that they
Pro?
didn't make the Mini 4. If they were going to do if they were going to make the Air 3 compatible with it, why didn't they just go ahead and make the Mini 4 compatible with it too? Because they're the same 04 Air unit.
Yeah,
is
Roger.
very
Very
much
much the
like-
headline to that same firmware update that added the goggles and motion controller compatibility. Also added those AR return to home features for the Mavic 3 series and the Mini 4. So
Yeah, well, you mentioned before how similar Aliaki Sync.
Oh,
stuff
it is. There's literally no reason why they can't make backwards compatibility.
They
It's
have
purely
done it before,
marketing.
though.
It's purely marketing choice.
It is marketing ease, but they will. We'll see what they do. They might let the RC Pro work with some of this stuff too, but they probably have an RC Pro 2 or something
In the
that's
works.
going to come out with the new Mavic series.
We kind of know what's in the works.
that's coming out with Bill's Mavic 4 in
There's-
the first quarter.
Yeah,
the
I think
the
there's
Mavic
something coming
4 or
before
whatever
his
it is.
Mavic. There's something coming before his Mavic.
Oh yeah,
4,
there's
'cause
going
it's
to be
already
another
been-
mini drone.
No.
Yeah.
The next,
Mini
the next,
FPV2.
no, the
Oh.
goggles. The next goggles have been leaked.
Oh,
Now this is
The
great as
model
everybody
number,
thinks
the model
either.
number was registered in China.
There's another lip inside. I don't know if y'all can see it. Can you see
I
it right
see it.
there?
Yeah,
There's another lip that you have to thread in, which is the same thing you had to do before, but now you have to be more precise with it.
and here we thought it was easier, right, Ron?
yeah. Now we still got to buy a third party gimbal cover and make it
Yep,
easy.
so of course, because they
Well,
do it
it's
right.
on there.
So, anyways, the next FPV goggles are coming in the not too distant future.
Jonathan says A3S. They will.
No, I don't think I don't think there's going to be an Air 3S. There's going to be a Mavic 4 with the 1-inch. They're not even going to put the 1-inch sensor back on the Air series anymore. The only thing you're going to see on the Air series is the 1/1.3 sensor.
Well, right now, no DJI drone in production has a 1-inch sensor. Is that correct?
No, yeah, none do.
Because as Rod says, they couldn't buy any. So
Is that what happened?
I
Couldn't get 'em.
I think that's why they're using the 1/1/3 everywhere.
In my
is
opinion,
'cause
this
they
is the poor
bought them in
man's
such
Air
large
3.
quantity. It was the only way they could buy them.
This is the poor man's Air 3. I still think it's a stack sensor.
I doubt it. But I don't know. Does it really effing matter? I mean,
To you, it doesn't. Of course not.
No,
because
well, to me,
you don't want to talk yourself into buying it.
no,
which
that's
is
not what
cool.
it is. That's not what it is at all. I'm saying, does it really? If you get good picture quality out of it, does it really matter how it gets it?
Right.
I mean,
Now-
really, at the end of the day, does it really matter?
Now,
Yeah, it's
now
cool to
I'll
know,
go
but-
back to something Marcus said once on one of his, and Marcus does it really matter for Marcus because he's always flying at noon in bright sunlight.
Right.
So does the sensor size or
That
any of
doesn't
that other
mean
crap
nothing, yep.
mean anything when
Nope.
you're flying in virtually
Broad daylight, yeah.
broad daylight,
Just
ideal
detail.
lighting?
Only like detail stuff matters.
Well,
Then.
most
Yeah.
of what Marcus does is review stuff. That's his whole channel basis. He kind of has to do that. So, I mean, his whole point is testing everything. He have to. And to be honest, that's the only way you're going to build any kind of following now is to do firmware updates and test every little toy drone and every little thing you can get your hands on.
I guess
Because we're mega niched. There's not mega niched.
And now that we're hitting this point of the next drone is like whatever, and you're probably going to start skipping drones.
Yeah.
How active it is reviewing them going to keep versus where we've been so far.
Sorry for yawning so much, but the thing about it is like Marcus is getting a drone from Potenzic to review it. You have to do that. And you have to review all that. Like you have to review pocket cameras, you have to review action cameras, you have to review all kinds of stuff like that. Excuse me, in order to maintain your channel. Because Chuck knows what a battle it is, because Chuck is no longer a drone channel. So he's switched over to being like a travel vlog channel. Okay. Anybody that knows, everybody here, does anybody here know or remember Mitch? Probably only going to be Ron, right? Do you remember Mitch, Chuck?
Yeah, I remember Mitch.
Old guy in a drone.
Old guy, I know Mitch.
Or carnivore in a drone.
Yeah,
old guy carnivore now. Yes, that's
right. And have y'all seen his channel?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
What'd he do?
He went from like
food.
14, yeah, went
diet.
From like 1,400 drone subscribers to what is it, like 17,000 now?
Something like that. Yeah, it's a bunch.
And he does live streams. He
found
does
a good
live
niche.
streams, and he gets more viewers than Dono does. He'll get like 300, 400, 500 people watching, and he's already gotten so much notice in that community that some of the 100, 200, 300,000 subscriber channels are having him as a guest on their channel. So he's about to blow up in his little niche.
So stop flying drones and start eating meat.
Nice.
Well,
That's what I'm talking about.
He does pretty
Nice.
much the same thing that we all do and did with our channels. Basically, we would share, like we would go into the store, show what they had on the shelves, and sometimes we would actually purchase, people would, the Best Buy stuff all the time. But it's just people have gotten worn out on it. It's just not. There's no more drone. Wow, you really have to blow our doors off now to get us to really like the FPV video that I think it was Lance that first posted it that I saw, and where he's chasing that rider going down the hill.
That was cool.
So I mean, that's the kind of stuff that we have to see now to go, wow,
But that's the stuff that people that just like action video will watch because the drone gave them the footage that they needed to make a really good video. I mean, really, it's about using the drone to get a really good production, good video, more so than it being about. It's that video happens to it's funny how they focus on chasing the bike, the
how
bike,
big would it have
and they
to be?
It was that video was cool because
No,
they took
read
it.
this. You see this?
What?
I wish I could get a full frame with 15 plus stops in a foldable drone. I'm like,
Man, it's got the
so
fold
it's
up
going
like
to be
a
a
collapsible.
Sony, right? It'd be that Sony.
Could be the Sony.
On the Airpeak Mini.
But does the Airpeak
Mini,
fold?
exactly.
No, I don't think so.
But 15 stops and a full frame. A full frame.
Well, you could. You build.
You're not going to put that on a Mavic frame.
You hear that? If you're gonna wish, you might as well wish big.
So how you going to
Yeah, I
put a
guess.
full frame on a Mavic frame?
Well, it's going to take some engineering.
The smallest full frame cameras are only like this big. You could easily put
See,
that
that is,
fire, which is
I'm
a full
telling
frame.
you, Sony has something up their sleeves for drone because there's a reason they released that brand new full frame that is freaking, as Caleb said, tiny. It's a tiny little small thing.
But then the A6700 just came out, right?
But
Oh,
again, you have to understand. I don't think they're doing that drone for handheld camera thing, or that camera for handheld camera, traditional camera thing. I think they did that camera to put on some drone that they probably have coming that they're just not talking about yet.
and how many people are hearing AUTEL's done now?
Well, I hear people have YouTube channels say it, but I haven't heard anything from the industry say it.
I'm hearing that they're done with consumer drones.
I think so.
We will hear this right after Christmas.
So you mean we'll see a blowout on the little nanos and the light drones?
Yeah, they will. But the sad thing is what I'm afraid of is they're going to phase out the AUTEL drone division entirely. So whatever you're buying may not have support for about another 10 or 12 months.
The AUTEL Enterprise, that's where they're spending all their dollars. That's why I keep telling you the consumer piece is going to go away.
The nanos and stuff. The stuff that they're going to cutthroat and sell off, and they're going to get rid completely of their consumer drone division, and they will no longer support them. They will end of life them. So yes, your commercial. I didn't say anything about. I said commercial drones are pretty much going to be handled by one company, and for some strange reason, our government still has issues with them. I don't know what to say.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah,
I'll just tell you this. I think it's all going on hiatus until chip capacity and prices come back down, and then you'll see those companies jump back into those markets.
Yeah.
I'll be right.
I think it's a lot to do with the cost and pricing right now and the allocation. There's only so many. I mean, we keep talking about it with the DJI and sort of laughing at the 1/1/3. The reason they have it is because they had to freaking buy in such volume, even for DJI, in order to get it at a decent price.
We laugh about it. This is one of my favorite jokes I make every week. We make so many jokes about it. We should make a T-shirt.
Yeah,
like
but
AUTEL, 1/3, and then ha.
Yeah, but AUTEL and Skydio and those guys don't sell high enough volume to buy in large enough capacities. So for right now, it makes all the sense in the world. If I'm only gonna buy 10,000 chips, I'm gonna put it in the enterprise and make a bunch more money off from it instead of making 2 cents in the consumer market. So the business reasons, the CEOs are jumping out of the consumer market.
That's
at the
what
moment.
and that's what
costs have pushed them out.
I think what's going to happen is what they want to do is they'll have big business in the commercial side of it. They will push out the smaller 107 operators, and then they will give probably about 200 to 250 feet back to the consumer drones when they realize that they can make a lot of money there. But they will eventually push out the middleman, and we will go pretty much everything that they will consider a smaller 107 agency can do. They're going to rely on AI drones to do, like your real estate and all of this stuff, where you just say, okay, I want you to take pictures of this, and this, and then the AI tells it what to do, and it just goes and scans everything. And
I have no doubts that AI is going to take over the real estate photo market. No doubts at all. It's not even going to be hard for them to program.
I think it's going to be difficult for your smaller 107 operators, because that's where the AI is going to take in hold first. Those are the areas that it's going to be able to, you're going to send an automated drone out to do like a scan of a building or a scan of a property, or, real estate, set real estate photos or scan real estate property and all that stuff. And AI is going to be able to take care of that. and you're going to pay a set fee, and you're going to get exactly what you're asking for back. So
and AUTEL and Skydio, I'm sure when they come back into consumer at some point, they'll probably continue to do the same thing. But Skydio had an advantage in that they didn't sell through middlemen. You had to buy directly through them, so they weren't paying the middleman. I'm surprised DJI hasn't gone to that model that Skydio, that they haven't all gone to that model and quit using DroneWorks and Best Buy and Amazon and all of them and just bloody sell direct and make more money. That's how they make more money and get a bigger cut of the pie.
What was it?
I honestly don't think it would make much of a difference to the consumer whether they have to go to DJI's store and buy the drone there or buy it from Amazon. I don't think a consumer really cares.
Not to mention they would spend more to make the drones. Yeah,
I imagine AUTEL is also putting some of their time right now into AI stuff since they were already halfway there and then everything blew up.
Well, Bill, I'm going to leave. I'm going to say my good nights now. I'm going to go down and watch the, some of our future leaders of our country hash the issues out down on the television with my wife.
This is like first through fourth runner up on that side.
If they say anything about drones, I'll let you know.
As long as they're not, we might need to follow that candidate if they say that they're going to turn loose consumer drones and no more remote ID.
Yeah, then we could get behind that.
Come back in real quick if we're still on. If they say that,
I will.
All right, thank
everybody.
You. Have a good one, Ron.
All right, Ron. Have a good evening.
And Bill, thanks for doing that unboxing for us tonight. Looking forward to your first flight. So
I got to charge it now. All right, see ya. Yeah, I got to check the weather.
It's pouring rain outside, dude.
No. I'm talking.
Yeah, that's what it's been doing here in Florida for about 4 days. There's been this low pressure just hanging over us.
I think tomorrow's the end.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That we're
so are you wanting to come down here, capture some Space Needle footage? Test the night footage out?
I don't guess we're going to do that tonight, though. Because it's saying that it's not going to stop raining until like 10 p.m.
Oh, I'm saying...
Oh, and then it's going to start raining again. Yeah. I'm like looking now. It looks good. I will have to ask the boss, but it looks good. Because, hey, I'll tell you right now, she does not know yet. If she's watching the show, she knows.
That's one change in the drone world that I've been wondering if will happen, which is UAV forecast. When they did that whole swap, you got to get to their subscriber thing. Otherwise, you only get 3 hours. I wonder how that has impacted them.
Kelly's
Is there a lag here?
Yeah, I think Bill is lagging hard.
Or
StreamYard just messing up on his computer really bad.
It's really painful. Oh God, what's going on, guys?
Squirrel.
Oh, this is like a
Squirrel.
And there he goes.
Oh man. Oh.
I don't know. Did anybody pay for the UAV forecast after they made that change?
Sorry, I had to take care of some stuff.
I actually did.
I didn't.
That was like, what was it, like $10 or whatever?
I don't know, $6-7 or something like that a year or something. I don't remember.
I was like, well, you got to support these people that are trying to do their things. So just, it's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, but there's a lot of places out there where you can still go get that info, and it's just like I don't get it. And the weird part of it is it's not like they're producing it; they're just sourcing it from a place too.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a robot.
That's the part that irritated me.
That's the new thing nowadays, man. Go find something on Alibaba for 20 cents and then sell it on Amazon for $3 and make
Mhm.
your American fortune.
As long as you
Yeah,
wait
Yeah.
2 months
you
for
gotta
it.
get on Temu, guys. Gotta get on Temu. Get that $20
Yeah.
Mavic, or no, sorry, it's not a Mavic 3 Pro. It is a Avic 3 Pro.
Avic, the Avic 3. Rub the M off. Nice.
Beautiful.
It's by JI, not DJI. It's JI.
DJ.
Oh God. Man, we all see those advertisements, right?
I was like, oh my God.
When you're browsing around, and this $1,000 drone for 99 bucks.
What
You
sucked
just like
was,
shake your head.
you know, my my daughter wanted to get some stuff from Temu. So then it's like, go on Temu. Now I'm getting about 55 ads a day. That drone you were looking at is now $1. I was like, I want to stop it. It's, such spam.
Yeah.
I think I remember one of my friends ordering a dress and they got it and it was like this big. It was like a miniature doll dress.
Is Bill
No
sending a
doubt.
message here? Oh, his internet has crashed.
Oh, his internet fall down, go boom.
Oh,
So who's
man.
acting as host now?
I blame Angel. Angel
Well,
did it to him, damn
Do
it.
you guys want to look at a nice time lapse I did the other day? I did a full Mavic 3 battery. Isn't that called the Holy Grail when it goes from the day to the night?
That's
Well, I did a full battery.
The golden hour.
the
golden
closest.
hour.
The closest I came to that, Angel, was in London. I did a time lapse where I caught daybreak. Basically, I went from like black to blue.
Okay.
That was cool. But you did the whole thing. You got the whole shebang.
I got, so the
Nice.
whole battery, it came out really nice. And here, we'll put it up. I think we can't play the music on here, right? We don't want to get his channel
epidemic?
demonetized or whatever.
Is it epidemic?
No, this is on Facebook. I put it on Facebook.
You better mute the music if it's like copyrighted or whatever. Yeah.
I could put on. I did it on YouTube, but it's also on one of their. So if I did it on YouTube, it should be fine, right?
And then if it had a copyright claim, then it's going to affect.
No, it's from a YouTube short. I put it on, and I turned it sideways, which I know you love.
But
I'll put it on.
Watch like this.
Pause the music. I'll pause the music. Hold on. Let's do this. Hold on. Let me pause the music here. So we want to do this right. Hold on one sec.
I hate it when you put stuff upside.
I know, but it's for the mobile, man. It's for the mobile. Let's not be.
Well, just frame it up so you can, crop it in. That's all.
All right, hold on one second. Let's see here. Is it gonna show? I never know how.
And now with the framing that you can do with the Mavic 3.
You mean the framing with the Mavic 3?
In the app.
Oh, I don't know. I
now,
just
in the frames that they've added.
Well, I don't know. I still, all my stuff is still 16:9, and then if I want to crop it in for a short, I just crop it in for the short.
Yeah, but now you can turn.
I can keyframe from here to here.
Yeah. But if you turn that frame on, you're still shooting in 16:9, but you'll be able to see what it will look like.
Oh, I
take it down to 9:16. That way, when you're flying it, that you can make sure that it's gonna.
None of my. Yeah, I get you. But none of my stuff is filmed
Do you guys
for that.
see the screen or no?
No.
Not yet.
See,
No
this
screen.
is, I think, because he's still in control.
He probably has to hit share. He has to hit the share.
Yeah.
Well, Bill should be able to sign on StreamYards from his phone. I have StreamYard app on my phone. I can get in. Bill, get in on your phone, man. Go to StreamYard via use your browser on your phone to go get StreamYard. Sign into StreamYard via your browser. You can do it.
This is now the Bill's StreamYard training class.
All right. Well,
I seriously, that's how I do it on this thing. I
Yeah.
have a link set up on my Android so I can go to StreamYard on my phone.
Yeah, I got the track from it was on Facebook, but
somewhere.
you know, it's okay.
Where'd you go?
So on a side note,
Yeah.
anybody gonna do the upgrade on
There
the
it is.
GoPro?
The little ducks down here.
Upgrade? Oh,
Yeah.
to 12.
Wait, what upgrade are we talking about?
The GoPro 12.
I'll probably
GoPro what? They make cameras?
GoPro 12. Yeah. No.
The cameras that lock up? Those?
I'll go turn in my 11 and get a 12. Why not?
I don't know.
You know, I like my Insta360 X3 way too much. I've literally the
Are you
GoPro
using
just
that?
sits in the drawer.
Are you using the X3 just in like one camera mode, just not using the 360 camera, just a regular like as an action camera?
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes.
I think it'd be more respectable to use it that way in some regards, because like higher res.
Yeah. But it produces great video. There's no reason to nothing that GoPro does that the 360 can't do well enough.
I can get in here.
And
Yeah,
I
think
literally
I
don't have to point it. I don't have to worry about it. You just do it in post, and
Bill,
you
get it
never
this
miss
way.
a thing.
Does the Insta
On
360
your phone,
allow you
man.
to? Is it waterproof? So you can
Yes.
dip it in water and all
Yes.
that? Do you need
Yes.
an external case or no?
You
It
sure?
is. Yeah, 100%. I've put mine in the water
I've read so many horror stories of the Insta 360
with the 10-foot
cameras
pole.
that are allegedly waterproof, like taking on water and being fried. So I just don't do it.
You just see. I think they partially solved that with the
door
X3.
the door looks
Because-
sketchy. Well, on the X2 anyway, the door looks really sketchy.
Right. The X3, that problem is solved.
Okay,
the
that's
battery
good.
snaps in. The battery snaps
cool.
in there, and there's no missing whether it's sealed or not sealed on the X3.
Yeah, because the X2 was like sketchy.
Yeah, that was the deal on the X2. It was a little The
Yeah,
X3, there's no
that's what I'm talking
question.
about.
There's no question on the X3. That one is
That's good.
easy.
Well, the X3 is cool because it has the bigger screen too, but I just haven't
Yep.
bothered to upgrade. Kind of like
Yep.
Ron.
I
'cause
like
just
I like it. I like it better than I got the 9 and the 10 of the GoPro. Give me the Insta 360 any day of the week.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
the
the
GoPro
11
10.
way more than the 9 and 10.
Yeah.
And the battery
Yeah.
on the Insta lasts way longer than the GoPro.
Guys, I just had a scary thought. What if Bill's being scolded right now for his purchase because his wife was watching him talk about the unboxing?
well,
Mm.
didn't he have a Mini 3 Pro? Doesn't he have
He
a Mini
does.
3 Pro?
He does.
Then he doesn't need the Mini 4. He bought it because he couldn't resist.
That is
Because he's
exactly
weak.
what I've been saying.
Because he's
I've been
weak.
saying that all along, guys.
And what does he film? Since he's not on his own stream, what does he film with the thing that justifies the Mini 4 Pro? Because like, I can't justify it. I mean, most of us can't.
Guys, I think it's been about maybe 2 trips to Mercer Island, 1 trip to Washington Park and Anacortes. And he did 2
He's
flights
into
with
the
me in
hobby. I
city.
get why Bill did it. He's in the hobby and it's cool. He
I
loves
know, I
drones. I get it. So like I'm just busting his nuts, but like
I know. Just
but
You know how many of the Mini 4 videos I've
I want that
watched?
drone too, but I'm resisting because it's
Yeah,
like,
you know how many videos I've watched?
how many?
0.
Yeah.
You know how many videos of it I'm going to watch? 0.
you talking about the Mini
Just-
4?
Yeah,
no, I mean,
just,
like-
just because I don't want to get suckered into it.
Nah, I mean, like you can watch videos that use the drone. Why not? I mean, there's good stuff that's gonna there'll be good creative stuff.
I get what you're saying, but for me, and I keep saying this, it's about use case. The only thing that they can add,
You and I have been through this a million times, man. Use case. It's what you need it for.
from a camera drone perspective, my use case or what will pique my interest is 10x optical or a true telephoto. That would, because of needing the long range for the rocket launches, that's my use case.
Yeah, that's what you would like. I would like to see optical zoom with a fixed f-stop, but we're never gonna. That would be sweet.
Yeah, I don't
Like
think you're
my
ever going to get it with a
2870
fixed
that I have
f-stop.
for
You know
my,
how
my wife's
freaking
Sony.
expensive those lenses are. Just
Oh
the
yeah, it's like the
cameras.
lens I'm
for
talking
the
about is like
fixed
$1,000,
f-stop.
but yeah.
You're talking lenses that are like $9,000, $10,000,
But even
$12,000 that
Yeah.
do that.
But dude, even if they had the 4/3 inch and they had like the 2-time optical zoom like they had on the Mavic 2 zoom, that would be pretty badass.
See, They screwed us with the 3 Pro. There's no reason to have 3 cameras. It should have been the Micro Four Thirds with a true telephoto lens
been saying
sitting on
this,
top of it.
I've been saying this the whole time, and I think Mavic 4 might bring that to the table, and then I will just laugh because my next Mavic better have that, or I just don't give a shit. As long as it's not obsolete and I can still get batteries for it, I'll fly a Mavic 3. Because they burned me out. DJI burned me out, man. I'm like, I can't keep dropping harder money.
I don't think there's a reason to buy. It's getting like cell phones. There's really not a reason to buy another drone for at least 3 years. Wait 3 years, then buy the next drone.
At least two. But yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that one. At least
let's give it
cycles.
In about 2 more years, it'll be every 3 years.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. I mean, look, you gotta now. You have to. It's to the point where it's so crazy where they come out so fast that you almost have to upgrade. Yeah, Mavic 5's coming probably. I'm only gonna upgrade when
the only thing, like looking at it, would it be nice to have a third camera? Sure. Is it worth the $2,000 to upgrade?
Now, the one I am interested in, probably regardless of what the thing is whatever their next FPV drone is. That one. There's talk and the use generation. Right, but my use case there, is not about camera. The use case is about fun. And if they come out with a smaller version of the Avata that's under 250, which is probably what they'll do because of the whole remote ID stuff.
You think?
A smaller little zippy drone, that would be fun. That would be a blast.
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, and you drop that 03 in it now, and you've got good enough video to show to people too.
Oh yeah, 100%. 03, 200 under 250. In fact, that's shit. It's sitting right here. I just got to put it.
But no, there is a big section for FPV market that they really haven't been hitting yet. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a lot more of that too.
This guy.
Yeah, those are awesome.
To Gep RC, Cine 20. It's only like 149 grams. With the battery on it, it's still only going to be like 200 grams with the 4S battery on it.
How long will that fly?
Probably 7-8 minutes.
Okay, so about half the Avata, right? The Avata
about half the Avata.
The Avata's good for like 15 on a good day. Yeah,
but that's okay. But it's a sub 250.
But it's a I mean that's cool. Like you just have to.
It's a mini Avata, and by the way, that's the 03. That's the camera that's on the Avata. It's literally what's on this drone.
So they could set it up. They could give up the gimbal entirely, right? They give up the gimbal. They could go more like an Action 3 or Action 4 camera. And
it's already a 2-axis gimbal.
Yeah, so get rid of making no axis.
Yeah.
Wait. I don't know what they're gonna do, but maybe.
But a mini one like that. Well, here's the other beauty part of it. For all the people that are in winter that are stuck, who can't go outside because it's fucking cold outside, you now have this little mini ass drone. You can fly around your house year round.
Yeah, inside. It's probably. Is that as loud as Avata? Because when you fly Avata,
I don't know. I haven't got it set up yet.
When you fly Avata in your house, holy crap, it's loud.
Yes, it's loud.
Jeez,
that I've done.
Off
it
it goes right to your skull.
And it's probably worse in my house because I have 14-foot tall ceilings, so it echoes even worse.
Reflects off everything.
It reflects off everything.
Oh, dude, it's like Lori yells at me. She's like, "You can't fly there. It's too loud."
And tile.
She's like,
more tile than carpet on the floor, so the sound echoes.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
When somebody flew the Avata, we were outside. That thing was pretty noisy. So
it's loud in the house, dude. It's loud.
It's louder inside. It's much.
I'm sure. Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, we were outdoors, and I was like, "Damn, that thing is pretty loud." You're not going to be inconspicuous with it at all.
No, it's not inconspicuous. You always know it's flying, and you can hear it blocks away. It's freaking loud. And when you go full tilt on the thing, like I go flying around my neighborhood with it.
But to be fair, it's not any louder. Than a regular FPV drone.
No,
regular FPV drone is probably even louder yet.
Yeah, it's just that when you're used to a quiet camera drone, like your Mavic 3,
sure,
Angel is like
sure,
quiet, and you get this thing out there, it's like makes the original OG Air seem quiet.
But
Well,
I think
before the
a
FPV,
mini,
when we
But
put
it
the
is
FPV
fun.
in the
Avata.
backyard, it was pretty loud.
A mini
I think
Avata. That's what they
it's
need to
seriously
go
a
for.
blast. Avata is a blast.
Yeah, I saw a
100%.
guy that managed to get an O3 to fit down to like, I think it was 39 grams or something like that. So that little
Jesus.
tiny guy flying around the house would be a lot of fun.
That'd be
Oh
fun.
yeah, no doubt.
An
No doubt.
absolute
How long is it
mini.
going to take to get this project up and in the air, man?
But they did register the new
DJI.
goggles in China. The number is registered over there.
I'm gonna like Lori's still using the Lori's running the original goggles. She hasn't. Here's the thing. What if you have an Avata and you haven't updated the firmware so you don't technically have remote ID on it? Do you still have to register as remote ID? Or can you cheat? Is it a loophole?
You would have to put a module on it. Legally, you would have to put a module on it.
Oh, those bastards.
Because
No,
it's over 200. Because it's over 250 grams.
She can update the
So-
firmware. We just haven't done it.
Yeah, doesn't matter. It's over 250 grams. So either the drone does or you put the module on. One of the two.
Just so everyone knows, I just messaged Bill saying everyone wants to know if we need to do a wellness check for you. So,
Yeah, Justin, Bill fell off the radar. His internet went down. And he didn't transfer ownership to anybody else. He doesn't seem to know how to get on StreamYards on his phone like I could. But so we're kind of just here.
we're just hanging out.
Kayla's
It's
being
all good.
quiet up there. I want to know what Kayla's been doing lately. What have you been doing lately, Kayla?
He's building
What I've been
something.
doing lately. All right, last week we scanned over 3.3 million square feet of warehouses. That was fun, doing a lot of RTK work and stuff like that. What else is going on?
What drone? What drone do you
the
normally use for that?
20, 25
3.
minutes, 20 minutes.
Mavic 3 Enterprise, which I will say I was a little sad that it didn't get the update where you can see through the side sensors, because I had to do
Oh, yeah.
and I was
I
too
haven't found it yet. Where's
excited.
that? I have the classic.
I
Does
think the
Classic have
classic has it. It's just down at your radar. You tap it a couple times.
Down
I
at
think
the
the
radar.
bottom
Okay,
right.
I haven't. I'll try it again because I'm bringing that like.
It's
Yeah,
a little
on the
funny because
radar.
you're not in the middle. You're like in front or behind or whatever.
Yeah,
But,
I think it's
man,
more
it
like a
works
rearview mirror,
great.
like a rearview mirror.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, especially for dolly flights sideways. You can. be
Yeah,
like,
I was
"All
about
right,
to say
wanna put
that is
right down there."
that is where it's really sweet. Yeah, because if you do it and it's straight up, if you where the map is and the radar down below, you swipe it, and then it'll pop up, and you can change the orientation of the camera. It's
Pretty cool.
especially
That's
if you're gonna do one of these loops where you're kind of flying a little blind. You
Yeah.
can't see what's around the corner. It'll
ooh,
save your life.
Yep.
this is
Yeah.
game changing.
But
for
the
sure.
M3
Yeah.
didn't have that. So the trees that were next to the roof that I was trying to fly behind, I had to do the good old wait and look.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, I was totally
it's really
okay.
surprised. Like it's
I'll,
the Enterprise version. Why didn't get the update? I'm sure it's probably
I'll-
coming later.
I'll be up in the woods this week. I will get a chance to play because I'll be surrounded by trees. And
And there's one other thing about that I'm really bloody surprised that they haven't done to the Mavic 3 yet, that they gave us with the Air 3, which is that whole 9x16, right, in software.
I'm not
Without
going to see
flipping
it.
it. I don't know why the Air 3 can crop it down, but they won't
Be-
give us the crop on the
be-
Micro Four Thirds.
because
Actually,
he's back. Bill's back, but because you're always going to get something and not get something, so they're going to hold back on the Mavic series until Bill's Mavic 4 comes out. And then
No,
maybe-
somebody did a video talking about that you can change it so it'll put the
That's
It'll put the
framing.
grid
It
line-
doesn't
Frame it.
film that
Frame
way.
it.
it'll frame it. It's not going to
It'll
shoot
frame
it. So
it.
is it just junk the rest
But
of
the
the
Air
footage?
3 will crop it and actually record it in 9x16 cropped. I don't know why they
guess.
haven't given us that. That's just a software trick. I don't know why they haven't given us to that on
Well,
the Mavic 3.
actually, the more I think about this, what the Mavic 3 is doing with it is kind of better because you still have all that stuff. You have this
You
whole
still have all the
frame.
footage.
When you
Yeah.
have this, that's all you have. You can't get it back, right? But if you have it all, and you can still crop in. And remember,
the
when
pointing,
people
the
post-
point of the framing is so that you can release a short and a long version of the exact same footage.
there you go. And nobody gives a shit about the quality of the short. When you take 4K and you crop it in, and you turn into a short, it's still going to be like
but
1080p.
it still needs to
Good
be
enough for
centered.
short.
But whatever it is, it still needs to be centered, and that's where the framing helps you so that you can keep it
Well,
centered.
Yeah, that's cool. You can always keyframe later, though. You can always keyframe in post. That's what I
It's
do.
just a photography tool. And keyframing works well, except with certain types of side movements. If you're keyframed off to the right, it's going to get real weird.
Yeah. You have to be mindful of all that shit. Yeah.
So the
Bill's
framing
back and he's safe, guys. This is good. This is good to see.
He looks kind
the
of zombie.
framing is the framing.
Bill's
is
probably
what
like,
it
"What the
is.
hell's going on here?"
And it looks like he's lost. Is he like? You
No,
okay,
I
Bill?
had a feeling I knew what it was, and I was right. So I'm working on it on this computer. Keep going.
All right. You're in the lab.
Huh?
You're in the drone therapy lab. Working.
Yeah.
Laboratory.
Well, I mean, it's like everything still stays right here. I just shifted over. a
But
little.
you're
wanted
right,
to go
Caleb,
fly the
that
Mini
is
4
weird that they
Pro.
didn't give
He
that.
didn't.
They didn't put that update on the E.
Yeah, I think it's just because they're different apps, so I'm sure it's probably coming later.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that could be.
Yeah, and
You're
that's
true because that's that other controller, isn't it?
Jonathan, I just saw his comment because the A3 is the shit.
The
You got
RC
part
Pro
of your
Plus
sentence is
or
right.
whatever it is.
yeah, the Pro Plus. Now that I've actually been using
a
those
few
two
extra
different
words out.
controllers too, like the
I'm sorry,
one
man,
that comes
just
with the Mavic 3 and the one that comes with the Enterprise. Man, that Mavic 3 controller is such a piece of crap. I hate it so much.
Which
Yeah, it's
one?
got
The
that cool
RC1N?
screen in it. Yeah, the RC1. It's got the cool screen in it. But
the
you want to
RC1.
change any settings, hit that button and wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
You want to change cameras, hit that button and wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's where you get the RC Pro.
The RC Pro is where it's
or-
at.
My
Yeah.
big ass hands accidentally, you go like this, and all of a sudden your palm hits the play button. Oh, I hope you don't crash into the wall for 3 minutes while it loads all your videos from the
Dude,
SD
is it
card.
even
Oh
with the
my
RC
God, I
Pro?
hate
Do you
that
guys? Sorry, I talked overkill. I got all
My
excited.
phone is so much faster.
The RC Pro though, I keep hitting like the gimbal button. So I'll hit the C1 and C2s on, like boop, my camera go down. Like shit, what I just do?
Yeah, I keep my fingers
must-
way away from those because they are super
Oh,
easy to
man.
hit.
That's
like
You
it.
know,
They're easy
I'm
to hit.
actually using the C1 a lot because I'm doing manual panoramics.
yeah.
So what I do is I'll take my 2 or 3 shots,
Mhm.
90 down, take a picture, and then back up. And I'm using that picture down as sort of the dividing line between my sets of pictures that I'm using for panoramics.
Interesting.
Bill, I was gonna share the time lapse I did.
Bill, you can get on StreamYards on a phone. You know, you can do it.
I'm on the Apple right now. Is that okay?
Not really. Kind of
Why?
disappointed because it's an Apple.
Oh, sorry. I've had it for a few years though.
I'm just
Fetching
kidding
play.
around.
Oh, come on. You know, how many kinds of apples are there?
One or
Come on,
two.
give me the answer. How many kinds of apples are there?
I got a few falling off the tree in the back right now.
Yeah,
It's-
One.
Some,
There's only one, a bad apple.
some are good for baking and some aren't.
There's only one kind of apple, a bad apple.
One
I
bad
won't lie to
apple
you, I
will
still
spoil
get
a whole
so mad
bunch,
at this
girl, you
iPhone.
know.
Ugh.
The
I
Osmonds.
wanted the LiDAR, so I ended up switching to the iPhone, and God, I hate it. Android all the way. Can't
My
I'm
work-
waiting on the S24.
Oh,
my
I'm
work
sorry. You
phone
want to
is
change your notifications so that you don't hear Messenger?
Just
Too
move.
bad. You don't get that feature with Apple. You can only turn your phone on or off.
or somebody that you know has a glitch on their computer and it repeats their messages over and over and over and over and over. And over. And it can't mute shit.
I don't know. I think if we're just talking phones, Android and iOS both have their own special challenges. But you know, I'm comfy with Android. My
But
work
at least
phone
with
is
Android, if you
iOS.
really want to, you can hack it and change it. You can fix anything in an Android if you really want to.
But
With an iPhone,
iOS is-
it's literally like there's nothing you can do ever.
But
Oh,
then
this app
again,
is- sorry, that's the iPhone thing. That's just the way it works.
yeah, but
that's
then with the
out-
iPhone
can't change that.
ecosystem, it just works though. I mean,
No, it
okay,
doesn't.
might not work.
If it just worked, I would believe in it, but it just doesn't
Well, it
work.
doesn't do
It's like a
exactly what you-
goddamn Bethesda game.
Well,
Oh,
dude,
every app is perfect because it's only the Apple ecosystem. Every freaking app freezes on me. This is the iPhone 13 Pro Max. It's supposed to be $1,000 fucking phone. No, dude, all those things just suck.
You're just.
It just works if some things
Let's
work.
go back to use case. Let's go back to use case, Caleb. Clearly, the iOS doesn't work for your use case, but for a lot of people, it does work. I couldn't stand it either. I hate it. But I mean,
What are you
there are
guys
people
trying to
out
say
there
with
that
the
really
bonus?
they love it and it works great for them. So like, you know, it's okay for a lot of people.
Yeah, I need more
Not
control of
it's
my
not
life.
you, not me.
I don't need to click a button and see if it works or doesn't work and then be screwed. I need to be able to change things to work. Like that's just hands down.
Yeah,
I can't.
but it's
The
safe.
fact
though,
that
man.
you
It's
can't change
lockdown
the
safe.
volume of your notifications is so retarded.
Isn't
That
that
is
weird?
The dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I know on my work phone, I have to mute
Does
the
that
thing
just
all
work?
the time. It just buzzes. Like,
It won't connect to half the features in my car because Apple decided that's not okay
That's
because
not
it doesn't
okay.
just work correctly. Well, guess
Well, they
what? Your
charge a
Apple
lot.
freezes and doesn't work at all. So suck it, Apple.
Only some apples are made for pies, Jonathan. You have to get the right ones or they get mushy. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
Because I think we had Macintosh apples once, and we thought it'd be no big deal to make apple pie with it. And it turned into soup. You have to use like there's
you should
specific
have used
apples that work for baking.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have used the Lisa.
Maybe.
The Safari.
Because that was
That
before
was
the
fun.
Mac.
That was a fun squirrel moment talking about Apple versus iOS versus Android for a minute. It's kind of good.
I haven't had the
And
chance.
Caleb had a rant. That was good too. For once, I wasn't ranting. It was Caleb ranting.
And it wasn't me. I wasn't here. So
Yeah,
even better.
it's nice.
Bill,
We had a polar shift.
are you allowed to do it to share my screen?
Oh, sorry. I was repairing the other computer.
You are
Yes,
good.
here we go. And
You're setting up the Mini 4 Pro.
Okay, here.
Don't lie
So
to
let's
us.
see. Y'all ready?
no, I'm
So
not.
no,
shooting.
no sound, no sound, no sound.
All right, roll them. Angel, was this on cruise control?
No, this was hyperlapse 0.2 miles per hour.
So it's kind of like cruise control. It does it on its own.
Yeah, and I just put the drone straight forward. I love the
Dude,
clouds in the background.
I like the way it's framed up with the high buildings in the center.
And then
Ferris wheel looks cool. There's a lot going on. It's cool.
Yeah, and then Final Cut Pro, I just had it like kind of slowly zoom in towards the city. Like
Play it again. I wasn't paying attention to the motion blur.
Yeah, hold on. All right, so let's start it again.
Oh, that is pretty cool. Oh yeah, feedback.
Hang on.
But I love the clouds in the background.
Yes, it's pretty cool. But I mean, just watching the city wake up at night.
Yeah,
It's
more
pretty
feedback.
cool.
Yeah, it came out really killer. I was out with Lance, and I was like, "Oh my, yeah," because I was.
Well, you
with
know what you
Lance.
did? You didn't cut off the top of the tallest building. You just barely have it, but like that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, no, I had it framed. I was like, I could see.
Yeah.
And I was like, I told Lance, I was like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be killer."
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
What's that Ferris wheel anyway?
That's on the waterfront here. And then I shortened it and went towards the water because when I cropped in, I missed the ferry. So I'm gonna do another one here. Or let me see if it'll pop up and do it so I don't have to lose my access here.
Now you want to really know what happened, Chuck?
What really happened?
I had a shitload of packets hit my DNS server all at once, and I got kicked, and I had to flush everything on this computer to get it come back on. So I really think somebody tried to push me off the show because when I went back and looked at it, I had like in a period of 4 minutes was 3,000 DNS packets hit, and that's what caused me to lag really bad and then go off.
Oh, you were like okay. So I cut it at about 14 seconds here, and now I'm gonna move to the left towards the water because I was like, that's the best part. There's a ferry boat that comes in at the end.
Oh, and the wheel lit up.
Yeah, the wheel
Yeah, it
lit up,
goes
and
on
there's
and
the
off.
ferry
Yeah,
boat
there's the
coming in.
boat. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. A little bit of sideways
Yeah.
motion gives it a little bit more too.
Yeah, it gives
Yeah.
it more.
I was like,
more
oh, that
interesting.
looks nice. Yeah,
And the,
because it
and the
was like
first time I was asking him, did you run it through Kyber yet?
not yet. I'll run it through Kyber. But yeah, I was like, this one came out really nice because, like I said, you got the.
Yeah,
I love
think.
the reflection off the building.
What if you kind of like did a semi-orbit, like you kept the buildings kind of framed in the center, but you kind of went to the right and orbited around,
wait a
and
minute.
revealed the ferry and stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll try to do some stuff.
Look, TJ.
Keep playing, man. It's pretty sweet stuff. Keep
Look,
playing.
TJ.
Yeah.
I know you're having fun playing. That's what really matters.
But tomorrow night we're going to test out the night mode.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you ask me, it looks like an $1,100 brick.
Okay.
I haven't seen it fly anywhere, so it
I-
might as well be an $1,100 brick right now.
I think it's a great drone, but my problem is I already have the Mini 3 Pro, so I can't justify
I
this
think-
one.
I think
But
I'm from Missouri. He's got to show me first.
Luke will end up with my Mini 3 Pro.
such a good excuse.
Nah,
Well-
man, it was we thought to begin with that he had an abscess tooth, and then it turned out to be some kind of weird rare thing with his salivary glands, and they had to go in and do like emergency surgery to get in there and get the damn infection and stuff out and fix it so that he wouldn't have trouble later on.
Cool. Well, I'm glad you guys got to it. It's good.
You know, I had one of those. It was a calcium. It was like a stone. up in
Yeah,
the
that's very
salivary.
common. They
He
get
Up
looked-
in the, up in the
He
salivary
looked like he'd
gland.
gone 10 rounds with Joe Frazier in his prime, man.
And
His whole
they
head
ultimately had to like go up and
get
I
them
forget
out of
what
there.
the hell the doctor
I didn't want to
did
say anything to
yank-
the poor
yank
kid,
it out,
but-
but
it looked
They
like in
literally
any
have to
second he was going to
yank
go and stuff was going to go.
Night, Jim.
And I know it had to have been uncomfortable. Bedtime, night, Jim.
Good night,
See you
Jim.
later.
But apparently, Chuck, it's not uncommon that you get stones up in your salivary gland.
It happens. A lot of people they'll work out on their own, kind of. But yeah, some
I don't
weird
know what
stuff.
the full definition.
Yeah, mine
is.
didn't. The face. Ugh.
When you swelled up, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
Bill,
had- yeah, we're gonna wind it down anyway because I think the little chaos that went on and everything, and I've got some things I need to tend to.
Yeah, I got some
yeah,
rocket
me
too,
too.
well,
I
good
gotta
luck
take-
with the
I gotta
Mavic.
take my pills. I gotta take my COVID pills.
There you go.
Oh, is that your
Good luck with the
preemptive?
Mini 4 Pro.
Oh, you actually have it too?
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, Chuck, just come on over.
We
Come-
found
hey,
out.
Chuck,
We found out Sunday night.
Chuck, just come on over tomorrow. Me, you, and Angel go fly and take pictures of the needle.
I'll just fly across the country and
Can I come over and cough?
Can
Come
you give
on
me
now,
give me
man.
48 more hours?
You said
Just you got the
You said
I know that's what I said.
You
I said
should
give
be
me
good.
48 more. Give me 48 more
So-
hours just to make sure it's all cooked in.
All right, I'm taking off, guys.
All right,
Have a good night.
everybody's taking off.
Later,
We're all
Caleb.
taking off.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody for the awkward evening tonight.
the
As you
awkward
can-
evening.
Yeah, it was very. It was.
Well, you know, it was only awkward while you were here. When you were gone, it was a great show.
But the whole point is when I was here, we had 29 people watching, and I come back and there's only 15. What the fuck did you all do?
You're just having fun.
About everything.
I don't know. I guess
We
Bill's
actually-
not here. Screw it, we're leaving.
We
We'll go
actually
somewhere else.
had there was a lot of concern for you, Bill, because I said that, I was like, your wife might have been watching the show and then you were getting scolded on the other side of the door because you're, so I said,
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
people
no,
are
no.
like,
we thought you were
Joe,
getting
do a well
your
check,
feet
Y'all forgot the series in July. Will he survive? Right.
yeah.
So
Did forget
she
about
ain't gonna
that.
say because the whole point. I think about it was I couldn't think. I knew stuff was coming out. I didn't. My birthday came. I did not want the Air 3. I told you all that. This one, I feel like there's a lot more to this one than we know yet. I really think that's the deal. So I
Drank
think
the
we'll find out.
Kool-Aid.
Do what?
You know,
Lauren-
Lauren hinted at that because he said wait till the first firmware update for the Mini 4 and
Yeah.
and sort of what they add to it with the first firmware update. So
Yeah, because as usual,
He
it's
kind of
not
hinted
like
that there may
yeah.
be some more features that they're going to unlock on it.
I mean, yeah, you have D-Log M. That's pretty cool.
And HLG.
I never use HLG.
Yeah, but it's another good profile.
Use the D-Log M.
Yeah.
Actually, my first HDR video that I converted was done in HLG.
I thought HLG is kind of like it's like a lazy man's kind of thing, right? It's like it's already, you don't have to do anything with it. It's kind of like already done. Or am I wrong? I never mess with it. I might be.
I didn't really do all that.
Anyways. How about we talk about that on next week's? How about that's for next week's show? So
Yeah, that's
just try to get
Next week's show.
Yeah,
next week's show.
Hopefully, you said you're going? You're probably going to be vacating next week, Chuck, or you're just going to be vacating the rest of the week?
I'm running around this week. I'll be back next week, maybe.
All right. Well, that's good. And Chuck's going to come. Are you going to have any more in your New York series this week coming out?
I don't know. Everything's work's been so crazy. I've got stuff. I got things. I have something in 90-something%, maybe. We'll see. I have a really fun video from St. Louis that I want to.
I had to get on though, man, and I had to say, "This is Alaska." And Lori gets on. Right. Lori got on. Both of them gave me polite hell about it. Polite hell though.
It was funny.
It was like, bink. They just flipped me on my nose. Bink.
Well,
wait a minute. HLG, who are you?
There's a.
Didn't you just leave? HLG is HDR, but it can also send SD signal so regular TVs will get the same color instead of messed up. Oh, so it's HDR light. So cheap TVs can run it.
So that makes more sense to me. That does make sense to me. But no, the whole New York thing though, the New York trailer. That was entirely Lori's idea. She's like, I want to use this copyrighted song. I was like, I don't want to use it. She's like, we should use this copyrighted song. I really like it. It'll be fun. And, and then we just did the Welcome to New York thing at different places in New York City.
Was I the only one that did that though? Or did you hear other people
No, other people said it too, but it was kind of like, but with the whole song, Welcome to New York, right? She sings Welcome to. So I said, okay, we'll just do welcome. We'll say that, like we'll like chant it at different places around the cities. And the one thing we didn't do, we should have got a whole group of people to do it with us. It was hilarious, but she got the one waiter to do it. That was great.
It would have been cool if you really could have gotten a flash mob together to do the whole dance.
Yeah, it would be really awesome, but but actually, the people in New York were pretty cool when we were doing stuff.
Hybrid log gamma. Okay, that makes sense. So it's upper hue colors.
We got asked a bunch of times, "Are you guys vlogging?" I'm like, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. What's your channel? It's great.
What?
Yeah, it's all over the place. Are you vlogging?
What? Oh, more poop. Anyway, yes, we will come up with anybody that has any show ideas or would like to be a guest with us, creative and crazy people. Please let me know, or Chuck know, or Angel know, or Rod know, or anybody else that you see show up on the show, and get back with me or any of those people, and we will have you on the show. Or if you have a show idea or something that you think it would be cool for us to discuss. Oh shit, Caleb's already gone. I was going to ask him if he finished watching The Bear. Does anybody watch The Bear?
Which bear?
Let's see if he answers on the.
Yeah, he might be in the chat.
Yeah, he might be in the chat.
I'm in Florida.
Caleb,
I only watch the alligators.
No, The Bear is about a cook in New York. Is it Chicago or New York? Chicago, I think. Anyway, and we just finished season 2, and it really got crazy.
He said he finished months ago.
It ain't been. We haven't had it months, maybe 3 months. But I have a significant other that I have to. She watches her stuff, and I watch my stuff. And
yeah.
Sure. Oh, you watched today's Ahsoka. Yesterday, Tuesdays are Ahsoka. Tuesdays, not Wednesdays. I know I haven't watched it yet. Anyway, so next week we will either go completely Squirrel, partially Squirrel, or a little bit of Squirrel with drone and partial little sprinkling of tech, or I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yes,
but anybody that wants to give me a show idea, or any of the guys a show idea, or would like to be on the show with us, please let me know. Hopefully we won't have the chaos we had tonight.
What was that?
Live long and prosper.
Yep. Right, good night, guys.
Uh-oh. And now they're attacking Angel.
I don't know.
There he goes,
I don't
being
know.
assimilated.
We'll see you next week.